Hello everyone, Crystal Fisher here and welcome to another part of Crash Team Racing. Today we're going to be doing these CTR tokens, coins, whatever you want to call them, pennies, and we're going to be in the third world, and that voice that you would have barely heard because I talked over him is James Nitro once again. Welcome back, my friend.
Yes, great to be here yet again.
Alright, great to be here yet again. That's right, because we know, well, I know personally how much James likes this level. I saved him for now to talk about this level because I know that that you're quite a fan of it, and as am I. There's a few things that you can discuss about this level, I think, that kind of make the level a bit more than just a simple a level in a video game. Kind of. It goes over the boundary. So what is it exactly that you wanted to sort of discuss about this level?
Well, the background, the entire the Coliseum structure, it's reminiscent of the future levels from Crash 3.
Yes, of course.
The architecture is pretty reminiscent of that. So that's the first thing I wanted to state. And then the second thing is the mud pits are basically the same thing from the pits and the jungle levels from Crash 2.
Oh yeah, you're right actually. I did overlook that. That's very true. It is the same, with the exception of course, the tire marks, which are a nice addition. So they probably just borrowed the textures and stuff like that. Look at that. The C and the R are really close, and I jumped over both the T and the R. It was too high for them both. So, yep, I blazed up too quickly. But no, I don't smoke. Yeah. What's it called? Here we go. Here's the T. Gotta get the T on the next lap.
I hate the T so much.
Yeah, I do not like that T. I probably should have tried it again, but okay, I'll get it next lap, guarantee. Actually, and then I won't. Pardon?
I love tea, but I hate tea.
I love a nice cup of tea. I like cup of teas. I don't like the teas in CTR. I'm used to ends. What was that?
Hold on.
Yeah, speak up just a little bit, because I reckon your microphone's a little bit
it's muffled because it's sitting on the cover.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, that's all good. Yeah, so I mean, I was going to actually point out. Well, firstly, it's one of those other levels where there's a like a direct reference to the character in the level. Like there's a tiny logo like on the wall there, like a sort of a neon sign.
Did you notice it also signifies home levels because they start each character that home corresponds to in first place at the beginning of the race?
Oh really? So what? So he's in first place?
Yeah, well, when you start the race, the intro sequence, he'll be in first place, just like how Coco will, because you're the player, it wouldn't set you in first place in the home. But other, computer-controlled players computer-controlled AI will be in first place because it's their home world. When you get to further levels like Cortex Castle, he'll be in the first place slot, and Engine, Labs, he'll be in the first place slot.
That makes perfect sense. I just never really looked at it. You know what I mean?
It's small. It's just small, insignificant things I noticed that.
Exactly. No, it's a good addition. I think. Having that. I mean, it makes sense. It's their home track. They should have, home advantage or a strategy or whatever. Funnily enough, Tiny is nowhere to be seen. I'm pretty sure he's actually 5th or something. So. Yeah.
Well, actually, well, his color is darker green, whereas Dingle Dial's is kind of yellowish green, so he's behind Dingle Dial, I think. So he's failing.
Yeah, he is failing big time. Now, I also wanted to say, so structure-wise, it does have a modern kind of like a futuristic feel. Also, if you look outside, they've borrowed the Crash Bandicoot, dark sky. Space station sky color. Let's try and let's get the R. There we go. Oh god, this is nerve-wracking. Wow, that was very close. Holy.
Very close.
Wow.
I didn't even realize it was that close to you.
Yeah, he was immediately behind. That's cool.
The thing too. On the CTR challenges, they dramatically raise the difficulty of the AI because they're so consistent with staying with you instead of you just boosting ahead of them.
You got that. You got that right. That is very true. Yeah, it is. That is quite a difficult level. Especially with CTR. I mean, when you've got when you got normal, it's definitely not. But CTR is very difficult, which is good, of course. You know, I like the difficulty. I'm actually going through this blind. I haven't done this since, like, yeah, again, 2010, so I didn't even practice these CTRs, so I'm doing these first go. Hopefully I have luck. But I was going to say something. Yeah, with that level as well, it kind of reminds me of the very large structures of the Jak 2, particularly Baron Praxis's palace. There's something that reminds me there. It's like a huge monumental structure, and it kind of reminds me like that the arena of Baron Prax. Now that's shit.
Dragon Mine sort of looks, it just like probably not too much, but it seems just kind of Ratchet and Clank, like the big gears and everything.
Well, yeah, it is. It does definitely have a mechanical feel. You got that right. Oh shit, I'm doing terribly. 8th place. But at least I've got them all now, so it means I can just speed run through. Oh shit.
Holy
means
crap, I didn't realize you were that far behind. But yeah, all you gotta do is just get up there.
It's easy now, it's just a chase at this point. It means I can get boosting properly. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're right, there's cogs and stuff. The instrument resembles... oh wow, 2 in a row. The instrument resembles, like, it's pretty much the same sound. One of the sounds is a sound from the level, you know, what's it called again? No, the sewer speedway, and you know, sewer or later, all those sewer levels. So, and also like the red color, there's like a red section where we went past before. That kind of reminds me of a sewer level. So I don't know.
That actually reminds me, since we're talking, like, you like dived into the whole thing of like music being in reminiscence with like music from other games, like Tiny Arena, and all the Coliseum levels kind of have that, like that beep beep, beep from future levels from Crash.
Yeah, it does. Yes, yeah, I was actually noticing that too. Yep, you're right about that. You are right about that. So it is cool. It does kind of make you. It does add a bit of another layer of comparison. Oh shit! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, mate.
No, you got it.
Wow, another close call. Shit.
You got it. I have no idea what's going on.
Holy cow! I don't know how many seconds behind you I lagged by. Probably only like half a second or something. But that was fucking close. All right, that's good. Glad to get the win there. Shit! Oh, there's the phone ringing. I'll leave that unless it's someone important. All right. Now what do we got? Where are we gotta go? We gotta go do Polar Pass.
We should do. Let's do Blizzard Bluff first. Let's save the best for last, kind of.
Wait, what's that? The phone's ringing. I'll just quickly go pick that up. Here we go. Blizzard Bluff, as we suggested. All right, CTR. This one, I think that I remember there being a CTR coin, like a CTR letter, or I think it's a T. I can't remember. Being in the middle of the snow.
It's either sequestered behind something, or I think it was like over a gap. I forgot. It's been so long.
Yeah, shit. I forgot about that. Wait.
I've
never really done that jump. I know there's one here as well. There's the T, which I missed. Actually, I think I don't think it is over there. I think it's actually coming up here. Like not.
Hey, check that out. That was a Crash Dash folder.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right about that. Actually, yeah. Oh, there's the R. Look, shit. Okay, so I've missed all of them. That's great so far. Alright, we'll get it. There's another one coming up here, which is I'll probably miss that too because of the crazy colours and stuff. Now, I said when I was in...
once on this ice.
Here we go, right there. It's weirdly glitched, this kind of letter. Now, what I was saying before, when I was here, I was talking about how this colour, like the colour of these levels, I couldn't... I couldn't really put my finger on, like, what kind of colour scheme this was. Like, with... well, not colour scheme, but in terms of the Crash universe, because obviously you've got Crash... let's see if I can get this one right. Yeah, I've never really been able to get that jump, so it's a bit weird.
It's murder. You have to do it in like Relic race too. Like,
oh, I know. That's the. I'm not looking forward to that. What I was saying is that like Polar Pass has like the Crash 2 ice level vibes, with the blueness of it, like it's a darker. Yeah, like Snow Go, Cold Hard Crash. But this one doesn't really have that. I'd say it's probably closer to, like the Crash Dash levels now that I think about it.
Yeah, it has its own, like, color palette, like,
it
color
does.
Scheme. Like,
it definitely does.
And the Boulder definitely does, too, because the Boulder in Crash 2 was purely white.
Yeah, you're right, actually, yeah. So, I mean, it is similar. Oh, there's the phone again. What the hell? Oh, the phone again. Well, I'll be right back.
Staring the ice in the face the whole time. Yep.
Yep, and we're back. There we go. Sorry about that again. Okay, so we pretty much got this victory here. What were we saying though? Yeah, the color. Yeah, the color. Yeah, exactly. It pretty much is its own thing.
Yeah, like it was just like Crash Dash and all boulder levels from Crash 2. It was like a giant snowball chasing after you.
With I guess snow on the ground too, but
instead of more over a boulder, like that's actually a boulder, but I would say like Crash 2, it's a giant snowball.
Yeah, more so. Yeah.
Just
Crash 1 were the ones with the actual boulders, like in particular, that kind of thing, and then yeah, while this is more of like a while in Crash 2 it's more of a snowball, and then this one is more of a this one's kind of like a bit of both. You can kind of see. So yeah, all right. Now is it this one? I've already done that one. Wait, no, I haven't. No. This is Polar Pass. Here we go.
Yes.
Okay. What are we looking for? CTR. Yep.
I love the track on Polar Pass.
You love the track.
It takes the same. The music. It takes the same vibe from Crash 2 levels, like the little Christmas, the jingle bells in the background.
Oh yeah, I love that.
When the seals are incorporated in there, it's basically Crash 2. It's just like Sewer Speedway, a splitting image of a Crash 2 level.
Yep, spot on. You are right. Even right down to the Bamminator. There he is.
Yep, there he is.
The man himself. I didn't talk about it before, but yeah. So that is, in case you didn't notice. I'll try and get a better look at him next time. But yeah, that is the Bamminator, the bear from Crash.
Unbearable.
That's right, Unbearable. That's right, and he gets the name Bamminator. People call him that because there's a boss in Crash Bash, which I think is kind of a nice addition, like a nice little reference there to have.
I call him Unbearable because he's unbearable.
He is unbearable.
Wait,
he's unbearable.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good name. That's a good name for
this level. Like this specific part of the level, just extreme nostalgic.
It has a really great color pattern, color palette. It's just I love the kind of pink purple kind of feel it's got to it. You know, like it definitely feels it's definitely got a really nice feel.
Like only one level had that color palette for the sky in Crash 2.
Oh yeah, well, see, I'm looking at the color now. Yeah, I never really noticed the color of the sky in Crash Bandicoot. I mainly noticed it in the Spyro series because they put
it was more obvious. Because it wasn't clustered with structures. Because I pay attention to little small stuff. Because there were how many snow? There was 3 snow levels in
three snow levels. I guess.
Well, you could think 4 since the polar levels.
Actually, that's an idea that we've actually overlooked there, because if you think about it, there's actually quite a lot of ties to the bear levels as well with the color of the snow, because the color of the snow in the bear levels, especially when it was getting to a different time of the day, it had this kind of darker feel, not pure, not off-white.
The very first snow level too, it was a bright sunny day out. That seems more like either duskish or dawnish.
That's right. This is definitely more of the color from the polar levels, and this is obviously Polar Pass as well. So of course it would have a connection to that color-wise. So yeah, really good kind of observation you can make. Oh shit, sorry, I'm still quite far in front. Oh, it's just going fine. It's all good. Yeah. Trick is don't jump there. You got to be careful. You got to kind of just glide across.
Yeah, I fell in there like times because I was getting a little ahead of myself.
Yeah,
I was like that. I was getting too zealous, and I just fall in.
I always want to go really fast around those areas as well.
Yeah, that's a great boosting area for relic races.
Okay, what? Sorry.
That's a great boosting area for relics.
Oh, yeah,
when you try to get the relic, you just maintain 3 boosts and then go over a boost pad and try to keep boosting while you go over the boost pad, and you get at least a 7-8 second boost.
Yeah, it's a really solid boost. I got that when I was playing before. There we go. There's the CTR. Alright, cool. So we actually did that all in first go, which is lucky. I was worried that I wouldn't. The first 2 ones were much more difficult than the second 2.
Sorry for the sniffling. Nose is kind of bothering me.
Alright. Okay.
Oh god, I remember those load save screens.
Never really. I rarely used them when I was.
I had to use them because I didn't like school when I was that young.
Oh yeah, and save states and stuff. Yeah. So ever since save states, I've never really saved.
Yeah, back then we didn't have save states. We had save screens.
Save screen, yeah. We couldn't. You couldn't cheat as easy. All right, now this is the 4th and final homeworld. I get. Yeah, no, it is. Now what I want to do first, I reckon when we go there, I'm gonna. This, by the way, is Oxide Station.
Technically, there's 5 homeworlds. Like if you count this, like Gemstone Valley being one of the it being 5, since like it's the last thing you have to do because you can't really access anything without completing every other
No, that's
map.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Cortex Castle.
All right. Yeah, I reckon we'll end it at Cortex Castle. You get to admire the lovely glass, or whatever they're called.
Art. I would imagine if Embryo was in this game, he would probably be there, but I wouldn't know for sure because those are really his main minions, and it's kind of foreshadowing. It's like, oh, Wrath of Cortex, that was the same cast of characters that would try to stop you in game.
In game, yeah, which is one of the interesting concepts of
Engine.
That game. Engine never isn't really a menacing structure of a human, so I wouldn't be too scared of him normally.
He didn't try to stop you or impede progress in levels. Like he was just had his little 3 seconds of fame in a cutscene, and you really didn't hear from him again or see him.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, actually. So yeah, in the next part, this will be Cortex Castle from Crash 1. Well, kind of. We'll see. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back in the next part. See you then.
See you guys.